The word excellence. What comes to mind when you hear that word excellence? You know, excellent marketer, excellent entrepreneur, excellent manufacturer. What comes to mind? You know, what does it take to have you being referred as excellent? A very, very powerful word. And yet, everybody in this world, we're in pursuit of this little quality, excellence. Wow. Today, thank God, I'm going to be showing you 5 steps that you can, just incorporate in your lives or follow rules that will make it very easy for you to achieve excellence in whatever you do. Now, the steps are easy, but the job, the work is on you. So let's get started. Rule number 1, and this is very important, and this is across the board. For you to achieve excellence, you must be hungry for excellence. There are no shortcuts. You must have a burning desire for excellence. Now, it's not something that you're going to achieve. Excellence is not something you're going to achieve just, trying to do something, trying to get it done, or, just dragging your feet around and saying, oh, it cannot be done this way, let me take this shortcut. Excellence is for people who desire excellence. So if you are not in the business of excellence, you probably need to ask yourself, when will you get into the business? Because the world is only looking for excellent people. And to achieve excellence, you must find it within yourself. The desire, the hunger for excellence. You must ask yourself, how would it be for you? What will it be like for you when you achieve excellence in that thing that you do, in that thing that you love so much doing? Okay. Now, when you visualize, when you find reason, when you meditate upon this, you will find good reason, and you'll realize that, because you're wired for excellence, you'll find it's in you. Find the reasons to achieve excellence in the tasks that you do. So, now that you have the hunger for excellence, what next? Now, it's very easy to learn from those who have achieved excellence. So step number 2, find a role model. Okay? You've got to have someone you look up to. They've got to have a track record of excellence in what they do. It's easier to learn from someone who's done something, how to do it. Watch them closely, learn their ways. What rituals do they have? How do they keep their energies high in pursuit of whatever goal they're trying to achieve? That is very important, and it's going to keep you going, because as long as you're looking up to someone who is continuously achieving excellence, and this is someone you admire very much, then you're going to easily mirror their ways into your ways, and that will definitely guarantee you excellence. Okay? Because there are certain scientific ways of doing something, and there is no accidents when it comes to excellence. Excellence is not an accident. It is actually something that is desired, it is architectured, it is something that someone is working towards deliberately. It's a deliberate achievement. So find your role model, mirror their ways, and find what it is that makes them tick. Okay? Mirror it in your ways and see yourself finding easy steps to step on as you achieve excellence in your work. So, number 3, you need to have a strategy. Okay? Like I said before, there are no accidents. You cannot stumble into excellence. No. This is something that is deliberate. So if you want to achieve excellence, you've got to have a strategy, a laid down plan of what it is that you want to achieve. Okay, how are you gonna go about it? Do you have contingency plans? What happens in terms of roadblocks, small obstacles? When you do not have a fallback position, and when you do not have contingency planning, then every small thing becomes a stumbling block for you. Okay, and excellence is about committing to a long-term pursuit of something. Okay, it is not something that you're going to just do once. In fact, excellence is about doing something over and over and over again. It is interesting to see how some of the most successful companies and industries have been driven by people who have clear strategies of how to achieve what they want. Take case, for example, the best manufacturers of automobiles like Mercedes, or Volkswagen, or BMW. Those companies have blueprints for up to 10 years from where they stand now. Okay, some of them are even concepts that are out of this world, cars that cannot be driven in the roads that we have right now, but they have a strategy, and the strategy is driven by the desire to achieve excellence. And that is why they keep, from time to time, they will just be bringing in new automobile, more fine-tuned experience of driving and transport as we know it. Okay, so have a very clear strategy of what it is that you want to achieve. Now, at the fourth step, and this is very important, number 4 is going to be very important to you to achieve that excellence that you are trying to achieve. And that comes from here, from your heart. You've got to have self-belief. Now, if you doubt yourself, you've got to find a way to find the strength and the faith in what you do. Now, the people who have achieved excellence, most of them were just mediocre people. They were just normal, everyday people. But they set their mind to commit and to be consistent towards achieving their goals in an excellent way, of course. So you've got to find it in yourself, that faith, self-belief that will drive you in your pursuit of excellence. Okay, sometimes back, a young man came to me and asked me, how do you do it? How do you maintain, your high spirit? How do you keep going in spite of, the obstacles of life? And I asked him, why would you ask me that? And I was concerned because I looked at the young man and it looked genuine. So I told him, are you experiencing any difficulties in living life or achieving your goals? And he said, yes. I asked him what it was. He told me, I have so many critiques. People tell me, you can't do it. It cannot be done. Why do you keep pushing yourself? And I told him something very simple. And to my surprise, he came back to me and said, you won't believe it. It's working. And this is what I told the young man. I told him, every morning before you leave your house and before you face your critics, look at the man in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, damn, I'm good. I'm good at this. I'm getting better, and I'm definitely destined for success. Look at yourself, stare at yourself in the eye and tell yourself this truth, that you're good at it, you're getting better at it, and it's gonna work in the end. Remember all those people who started with difficulties and they made it in spite of the challenges that they were facing. Find strength in those people, okay? Tell yourself over and over and over that it can be done and that you've got to do it different because you're better. Finally, keep an open mind, okay? As you try to achieve excellence in whatever you do, there will be many ways of doing the same thing, okay? Some things will look impossible, others will be things that you never thought about. But keeping an open mind will help you in being flexible, okay? Because you set certain goals or certain ways, or you take a certain path and you realize that this is not going to lead to the excellence that you're seeking. So you've got to have an open mind, okay? Be willing to try new things. And if you keep trying new things, you will learn that every other time you try something that you did not know, you learn a lesson. And that only just sharpens you on your pursuit for excellence, okay? And basically, finally, just to put everything in perspective, excellence is not a one-day trip. It is not a one shot. Excellence is about commitment. It's about consistency. You've got to stick to the game until the end. You've got to keep being innovative. You've got to keep working at it and looking at many ways of doing it. And above all, you must have self-confidence to take you through the journey. Until next time, goodbye.